Hello from Fine Arts. Today we are going to learn about artist YAYOI KUSAMA. In class we're going to look closely at her paintings with mushrooms, pumpkins, flowers, infinity nets, and even star faces. Let's get started. The first thing we're going to do is put our frame together. So you're going to get your black paper and your white paper. And you can decide today which direction you would like your art to be, whether you want it to be vertical or horizontal. With your glue, you're going to twist your glue jar and open it up. And you're going to get your glue brush. And remember, when we glue, we dip our brush in the glue, we go across the top, close to the edge, a small layer of glue, down, across, and up. Remember, you don't need a lot of glue. When you're not using your glue brush, just rest it in your glue jar. Then you're going to take your white paper, turn it over, and you're going to center it on your black frame, and you're going to massage your paper so you can push out those air bubbles. Push, push, push. Then you're going to take your paper and you're going to flip it over. And we're going to glue the artist information sheet on the back. And we will be talking about this stuff in class today. Remember, when we do this, we do a dot, dot, not a lot. Just a few dots around the outside edge. I would say no more than 10 to 15 dots. Just like that. And you're going to take it, flip it over, and push the glue out and push those air bubbles out. So your artwork is nice and flat. Then you're going to put your glue brush in the hot tub. You're going to take the lid to your jar. You're going to twist it and you're going to put it away. All right, so in art today, you have many choices. The first choice I want to show you is the art that has the mushrooms. So here is one example that I did with the mushrooms. Here is another one and another one. So when we look at the mushrooms, there is no wrong way to do this. You have a drawing guide for this one that is blue, and it doesn't matter how you create your mushroom, whether it's round, tall, funky, or short. If you open it up, on the first page, it shows you how to draw these two types of mushrooms, and here is one of them that I have. And then, if you look at the next page, we have mushroom choice drawing. So it kind of tells you what to do. You start with a cap and a stem. It has the shapes, different kinds of designs for the cap up top, more gill designs that's underneath the cap, and then more stem design. So remember that in art, you are the artist. Now, if you didn't want to do the choice drawings, you could always leave it up to chance. And you could play roll and draw. So for this one, you would use a dice in class, a foam dice, and you would roll your first roll. It'll show you what kind of mushroom to draw. Your second roll tells you your cap design, then your gill design. So you basically leave it up to chance. There are two different rolls and draws to give you some variety. So if you wanted to do more than one mushroom, you can. Remember that you are the artist and the choice is yours. Also in this blue packet are some samples of some of the different mushrooms. And then finally, how they look whenever you include infinity nets. And so the infinity nets are in the background. And let me show you that one. So I have 4 different ways to make an infinity net. And you can see that they're all different. And so the background was done either, this one had squares in it, there's stars, curvy, or triangle. So if you open this packet up, which can be found at your table, it shows you how to draw a square infinity net, step by step. And then on the back, it has the design that it looks like it. And then this is the star infinity net. If you liked this one, there's the design. The triangle infinity net, the design. And then the very back page has background patterns if you wanted to just include a pattern. So again, this is the first choice that you have, is to do a mushroom. Your second choice, if you don't want to do a mushroom, would be to do a star face. And here is a sample of one of my star faces. Here is another one that I did. So you are welcome to do it however you want. If you're going to do the star face, I'm going to have some circle templates for you. So you will trace the circle template first to get both of those circles. So on the front, I have some samples of some star faces. If you open up the yellow drawing guide, you can leave it up to chance if you want to play roll and draw. Same type of idea of the mushrooms, but you can roll your dice and it will determine how to do your star face. If you wanted to just design your own and do a choice drawing, I have a sample here. It shows you that you start with a star circle, you make a design inside the circle. So for this piece, notice you're going to have 2 circle templates. You can add rays to the outside of the circle. You can add eyes and a nose. I have some different ideas here. And then you can add a mouth. So the choice is yours. And this was inspired by the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade has YAYOI KUSAMA's balloon hanging, and it's red, and it says "Love flies up to the sky." So that's usually around Thanksgiving time. And if you wanted to, you could make your design and include infinity nets. The choice is yours. It says, "Our Earth is only one polka dot among a million stars in the cosmos." So the only thing that I do ask whenever you do your star face is that you have some form of polka dots in your art. So that is your second choice. Your first choice was mushrooms. Your second choice is star face. Your third choice is to make, if you didn't want to do either of those, you could make a funky flower inspired by YAYOI KUSAMA. So you would open up my pink drawing guide. I drew the steps for how to make the big funky flower. Now I did one example here. You're welcome to do a garden of flowers if you want. If you open it up inside, I have some different kinds of funky flowers that you can try to draw. And here are a few more. So you can create your very own YAYOI KUSAMA inspired flower garden. And if you wanted to add a mushroom to your garden, you can, or a polka dot pumpkin. You are the artist. The choice is yours. So that is the funky flowers. And finally, I want to show you how we're going to do the printmaking. So today we're using our India ink. These are our dab of ink. We are also using tin foil on a blue tray. And you're going to need a paper towel, and you're also going to need a spray bottle. And I have one done already. So let's say I drew this mushroom here from the drawing guide, and I did my background with the infinity nets, and it's nice and detailed, ready for ink. So here's what we're going to do. I'll talk in class about this, but if you want your ink to look where you have your ink on the mushroom and you don't have a pattern, let me just show you. So this mushroom that I did just had some random colors, okay? You're welcome to do it that way. This mushroom I did mostly in yellows and greens, and then on the background I did with pinks, blues, and purples. And then this mushroom I tried to design mine with different shades of blue, and the background was with reds and oranges. So if you want yours to be specific where the mushroom is a color, here's how you're going to do it. So let's say I pick up my red, and you're going to try to take your design and draw it on here. Remember, you have to dab these down. So you can kind of make the shape of your mushroom, okay, like this. Go all the way around. And then I'm going to just stick some color on there. I'm going to show you how I do different colors. Okay, so that one is the ruby red. I'm going to grab some pink. Yeah, I want some pink in here. Okay, and we're going to talk about analogous colors in class. Those are colors on the color wheel. 3 colors that are next to each other so they blend nicely. So these colors would blend really nice. And then my background, again, you are the artist. You can do it however you want. I'm going to do some fun stripes. So I'm going to do just some diagonal stripes coming out, kind of like this. Notice I'm not mixing the green and the red. Green and red are complementary, so that means they would make muddy brown. So when you put your ink down, you're going to try to spread it out on the foil. Now I picked up my other green. Go down like this. And I purposely picked complementary colors so that the mushroom would pop a little bit. There we go. Okay, then you're going to take your spray bottle of water. You're going to spray your water. You don't need too much, and just kind of let it sit there for a minute. Okay, and my design is not exact. You can see this is a little bit bigger than this one, but I'm not worried about it. That is the wonderful thing about art, is that it just turns out amazing. Okay, so here we go. We're going to stamp it down. This is called printmaking. So you push on it. Now it's important that you massage the paper to spread out that ink, pushing down. Okay. Let's see the magic happen. I'm going to flip it off. Wow. Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. That's amazing. And then the last step is to clean your foil. So using your spray bottle, you're going to spray it down with a little bit of water. That's how you're going to need your paper towel to wipe it so that it's there for the next person. Okay, and today you have the freedom to draw whatever you want in class in YAYOI KUSAMA style, and you're welcome to create it any way you want. The only thing I ask is that you try not to make muddy brown. Please show me your art when you're all done. I can't wait to see what you make. Then you're going to put it on the drying rack, and I hope you had fun in fine arts today. Until next time. Bye, everybody.